It is a Saturday. Welcome in, everybody. It's early, of course. You know, it's about 5 o'clock in the morning. We hit the air in an hour. So for the next 29 minutes and 30 seconds, roughly, for your 30-minute musings, let's talk some shop here. Why not? This has been kind of an interesting week for me. All things through. It's going to continue, no doubt, even through tomorrow. Now, of course, Monday I was out on the water, got horrendously seasick. Tuesday, as the rain rolled through, we had apparently 3 tornado touchdowns within Broward County. Nothing too fierce, nothing like, Wizard of Oz material, but still, twisters nonetheless. But those horrendous storms gave me a crippling headache all fucking day. All day. Normally it'll be like, a little bit of time, couple hours or something. Got some people wandering through the fucking street right now. 5 o'clock in the morning. What are these people doing? Who are they? Where are they going? Well, one's an old man. He's out getting his exercise, I suppose. 2 punk kids probably drunk. Anyway. They looked like wannabe hipsters, which is worse than normal hipsters. Ugh. Wednesday, what happened Wednesday? Something was odd about Wednesday. Every fucking day this week was just weird for me. Hell, I don't know. Trying to stay good on the workouts, trying to get myself, just decent. Thursday literally had a production meeting. No bullshit on that one. I was able to find a specialty beer. They come in either like a 4-pack of cans, and I figured, no, I've never had this beer before. I don't want that fucking taste of aluminum to kill out the flavor of the beer. It's called Robinson's Trooper Ale. Something along those lines. And it's pretty much, the metal band Iron Maiden. It's basically their beer. Wherever the hell Robinson's fucking brewery is from. Well, it's England somewhere. I don't know. I don't remember exactly the city, the town, the whatever the hell they call it, the kingship. I don't know. Don't know exactly where it's from in England, but Union Jack all over that damn thing. Got a picture of their Iron Maiden's little mascot, Eddie, which is like this weird alien monster kind of character. They got him slathered on the label. 4.7% alcohol, so not as strong as I thought it was going to be. Kind of a bitter beer. Tasted like a beer, though. Nothing too, I can't deal with it, and nothing too, wow, I absolutely want more of these. I did buy a spare one for myself, just to keep it and have it, and, it's somewhat a souvenir, dare I say. What happened Wednesday? I'm sure something happened weird on Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday I had to get into work early. That's right. Because there was something, that was the Jack McKeon celebrity golf tournament thing that the Miami Marlins go through. Former manager Jack McKeon being the kind of the host of everything. So I had to get into work early to do that. Thursday, went through the shit job, and that was kind of cheat day, diet-wise, of course, having some beer and whatnot. And then, went through that little, call it a production meeting. And I finally was able to show a couple of things that I've been trying to pitch. Like, dude, we can get things rolling live on twitch.tv. It's tough to explain until you see it. And once it was being viewed, it was like, holy shit, there's a lot you can do with this, huh? Oh, absolutely. It's like, let me show you some of the shit on YouTube that I've been mentioning. And that's just YouTube. That's already, pre-recorded and edited and all that fun shit. It's It's like, this is kind of the idea that I had going on. It's like, we can utilize something like this on YouTube. We can utilize something like this on Twitch. It's like, holy shit, that's a great idea. Dude, yeah, we can, there's all kinds of shit we can do with this. That's what I've been saying. It's like somewhat amazing how, you know, months into it, months after saying all this, it's like, all right, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about, instead of, you know, maybe do a little bit of homework and see what's what. It's like, I will show you exactly what needs to be done. Well, not exactly what needs to be done, but how it can be done, what we can utilize, ideas, something we could pitch around. And then boom, it's like, oh my God, the light bulbs were just going off. Like, wow, really, really, really? Yes. Yes, indeed. And I've been kind of chirping about these things for months now in these production meetings. Not that we have them all the time, to be brutally honest, just scheduling and blah, 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 whatever. But just for ideas of what the hell might be going on, what we could do, what we could utilize. So that was fun. But it was just interesting to, like, yes, kind of, oh, right, questions are being asked. Good. Whether that's confusion or interest, either way, questions are being asked. Nice. So I felt good about that. Strangely enough, though, I had Friday off. I was out late Thursday. I don't think I got to bed till about 2 in the morning. I was like, I'm going to sleep in for Friday. No, I woke up at like 8:30, somewhere before 9 o'clock. I'm like, how the fuck am I awake? I reached over, looked at my phone. I'm like, I'll bet you it's like noon or like 1:30 in the afternoon, because I wanted to sleep in. I did not. I was up before 9 o'clock. Less than 7 hours of sleep, which I was hoping for, like, 12. I knew it wasn't going to happen, but yeah, a lot of sleep, I guess, having the day off. But I did a lot of live streaming, did a lot of recording. Felt pretty good about that. Side note, I bought some Dunkin' Donuts s'mores coffee. Homebrew, you know how I do it. It's not terrible, but I'm sure if I put a little bit of sugar in there, things would be different. I'll let this guy pass because he's crazy. I-95, we're already there. Just need to pass some idiots and then get my ass into work. So yesterday was pretty much all recording. I did get a workout in. Like I said, Thursday was an off day. At least on the diet. I mean, I did get my run around at work. Diet-wise, yeah, not the best. If that's my one off day, that's fine. This is production meeting, okay, sit back, have a beer. And I honestly only had one beer. Snack up a little bit, If that's cheat day, at least I'm, my ass is up and moving through the work day. Production meeting, not so much. Whoa, semi, you are crazy. About to cause accidents. 595, I-95, there is a difference, and you got to read your signs. Wow. Let me get way around you. I'm giving you a wide berth. He almost took the ramp to 595 West, and at the last second decided, nope, I need to stay on 95 South, and swerves like he's literally in that split, the divide. Nearly comes back in and got a little close to another semi. It's like, dude, you can't be doing that at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't care that it's a Saturday. Woo. At any rate, transitional phrase. Still debating what I'm going to be doing for a workout today. I mean, I like the isometric yoga. It's a good heart rate blaster. But I'm thinking, like, I did the challenge yesterday, push-ups and pull-ups. Got through that, and I'm not waking up too damn sore. So, I mean, not that I'm built to do those things, but the fact that I'm not worn the fuck down from it, good. Now, what else can I utilize? I'm thinking something cardio-ish today. Something to get the pulse ramped up a little bit. Do I go total body synergistics? Do I do the MMA workout? Do I do the is it cardio X? I forgot what they call it. CVX, that's it. Cardiovascular extreme. Maybe I do that. That was my thought before leaving the house today. No guarantees. But maybe something to get the pulse going. Maybe work along the midsection a little more. I don't know. But I'll see. Just figure it'd be better off to kind of change it up a little bit. Isometric yoga, I'm not thinking isometrics today, just not. I'm not even thinking yoga, which I was thinking yesterday as I was wearing myself out with push-ups and pull-ups. Well, this cat don't have any tail lights on. Like, they're not even... Is he towing a trailer? I can't quite see. Yeah, he is. Your trailer hookups don't have the lights going. Like, if this guy literally runs into a fucking wall, I'll run into him. And he's still several car lengths ahead of me. Well, I'll tell you what, though, 95 northbound, that shit's backed up. Construction, and I'm sure there's got to be some kind of a crash as well. Dude, it's 5:15 in the morning. On a Saturday. All those people probably drunk as shit trying to get home. Hey, sure, there's semis, there's the working man out there. He's got to get to where, he's probably going to Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And then he's surrounded by all these fucking drunk bitches. Drunk motherfuckers. Damn, that's a serious backup. Still going. I mean, there's all kinds of lights. There was construction. That might have been the start of it all, but I'll bet you there's been accidents, backed up because of that. Happened to me the other day. Part of my crazy week. Didn't think I was going to get to work on Wednesday in time. Damn. That's backed up quite a bit. Oh well. I believe even tomorrow I have to do a cover spot where I got to be in at 6 o'clock in the morning. It'll be on the news station though. Today I got a full slate. Live show, live show, live show. Of course, the Weekly Fisherman, that's what we're doing now. Getting ready, 6 o'clock. Then we got the JM Lexus Trivia Challenge. And then it's the Miami Marlins are putting on Fan Fest today. So, like, I'm booked with live shows as soon as I get in. Gotta run all that shit. And it should be a quick day, because sometimes live shows can go incredibly quick. Those are the ones I like, even if I don't, care for the content. Well, actually, no, see, that's different. When you like the content to some degree, the show flies by. If you don't give a shit, it's boring. That's why I'm glad I don't have to worry about, you're going to be running a show today where it's like somebody's telling you about home loans and finance, mortgage, bullshit. Like, come on. Driving way too fast for this time of day. I need to merge. I need to get my ass over. They're making it impossible. get my ass into that studio somewhat good and quick, so I can start the upload, the conversion of this 30-minute musing, get some other shit rolling around. Wonder what the boys got planned today. Well, this crew that I'm running the live show with, I was supposed to be, jumping along with their boat, their crew on Monday, but they said the seas are going to be a little too rough, so we're going to take a knee, let the weather roll through for the day or so. But then I caught wind of something else. Caught wind, isn't that funny? Nautical, yeah, funny. No? Aw, come on, that shit's funny and you know it. This lane coming across, nobody coming, so I get to slip through. Woo! But I caught up with a different boat, and that's where the seasick and all that fun shit happened. And everybody there was like, yeah, first time on the water, huh? These are kind of rough seas for a first timer. So if the guys want the stories of that, yeah, I'll be able to tell them. Like, oh yeah, the non-drowsy fucking all-natural Dramamine did not work. As a matter of fact, it was marginally crappy. It's not like I was, it's not like when I was throwing up, I was tasting all the ginger pills I, tried to consume. Here's that speedwalker guy. The old man with the full head of hair. I mean, swinging those elbows like he's trying to fend off a bunch of zombies. I am showing about 70 degrees. It was nice out when I, just that short walk from door to car. Didn't feel that chill in the air. I will when I get in the studio, just because that's the way it always works. But damn, I tell you what, it's been just an interesting week altogether. And I don't know when it's going to get, dare I say, back to zero. I don't know. Like I said, tomorrow I got to do 6 a.m. till noon on the news station. Somebody's out of town or something. So I got to check in on that. Well, not check in, got to be there. If you don't show up, you don't get paid. If you don't show up, you probably get fired. So, I got that to contest with. That's just my mindset. And I know I've talked plenty about that, so it's, a lot of the shit that I want to get done, I got to find ways to schedule around it. You got to put in time. It's none of that crap where like, oh man, I'm waiting for my opportunity. I'm waiting for that call. I'm waiting for this. Don't wait for nothing. Go fucking get it. There's shit I'm trying to work on right now. Like I said, the production meetings, well, there's that stuff, which I don't know how seriously that's been, thought of otherwise. But now that I was able to show people, it's like, no, dude, let me bring my laptop. I'll fire this thing up. I'll show you what I've been talking about. And then it seemed like, oh, wow, light bulb, okay. It wasn't so much just to sit around and have a couple beers and talk about how you can reinvent the Miami Heat, because let's not worry about them. It's like, we have ideas on what we want to do with this. Let's tackle this. I mean, I could see the huge distractions if we're out at a sports bar doing all this stuff. We are not. Trying to get us set up in somebody's office, their office space, if you will. Like, it's gonna take some work, obviously. Things are gonna It'll be a process to even get started. And see, that's where I think it's kind of funny. We're like, oh, if we want to do this, I'm like, keep in mind the Super Bowl was what, 3 weekends ago? And the thought was, it was just blurbed out, oh, I'd like to get some of this shit started for the start of the football season. That was months ago. Like, dude, we didn't do jackrabbit shit with it. Now, I know there was a bunch of exterior things, stemming away from that, but... Excuse me, I got like a fucking allergy fit hitting me right now. It was one of those things where I knew it wasn't going to happen. And okay, like I said, if the Super Bowl is already like gone for 3 weeks probably, and I'm just showing them what, well sure, we know what YouTube is. But they didn't know what Twitch.tv was. When I showed them that, all of a sudden like, oh my god, this is amazing. It's like, yeah, and you wanted to start from fucking months ago. We had nothing. We had zero. No premise, no real idea. Like I said, all the exterior shit that was, sure, other things were happening at the time. So yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be a solid thing. It's like to even give them an idea of, all right, we had our toes in the water a little bit. Months and months and months and months later, here's what we should be doing with this. Now that you want to look at it, like, okay, there we go. Oh, wow, this is amazing. Yeah. Picture what we did as just bullshit test runs. Yeah, that's nothing. That's garbage. I mean, I thought on several levels of that it was garbage. Why I still have some of that stuff saved, I don't know. But, there it is. Use that as reference points, I suppose. Remember when we wanted to run with this? When we tried to be this, and we started like this? Yeah, you see why I wasn't all too keen on our starting bases? That's pretty much why. So moving forward with that, and who knows how fucking, how much time can be put into that regularly. The fact that we have good ideas with it absolutely helps. Making my turn already. What do I got, like 7 minutes to go? Not saying I'm going to hit my parking spot, not saying I'm going to hit my parking space. Oh, just under 7 minutes. I can do this. Well, I don't want to be speeding. I'm showing 5:30, which means it's 5:22, 5:23. Fine by me. I know I'll be there before anybody else because I always am. Actually, that always has moving parts, and I gotta fucking get those lined up and set up. Why do I have this little sniffle allergy thing going on? I was fine waking up. I don't know, maybe the warmer weather outside's got something floating around. It's not terrible allergies. Like, I had bad allergies, growing up in the middle of a goddamn forest. Ragweed and all that shit, pollen everywhere. I mean, the worst part about being down here in South Florida has really just been like the weather and the fucking, the barometric pressure something. Like Tuesday. Tuesday was really bad for me. And that was just change in the weather. New system rolled in. The day after, I was seasick as anything. That was just bad timing. Had that been spaced out, had Tuesday been a really good day for me, health-wise, Wednesday probably wouldn't have bothered me as much. Just the way it worked. About 5 minutes to go. Doing pretty good yet. But even today after work, Gonna do a little bit of shopping. I'm gonna maybe meander about. And I know it's a Saturday. If I'm gonna go shopping, everywhere's gonna be busy because everybody goes shopping on the weekends and loads up the fucking house for the week. I don't need so much. The only two things that not that I need, but I forgot to pick up some frozen veggies the other day. So if I run out of those, all I'm eating is like chicken with melted cheese on it, which isn't bad, but you want that side. You want that little extra, that little something different. And I'm still trying to find a decent snack because it had been peanuts, trail mix, stuff like that. Something about those tends to get me on a little bit of a breakout. You know, enhancing that ruggedly handsome look I got, you know what I mean? And then I was having string cheese, but I felt that was kind of doing the same. Like, I don't know, the oil, the grease, something. It's like, nah, get that stuff away from me. Do I go back to fucking trying to snack on some yogurt? I'm not a yogurt kind of guy, though. That's not much of a snack. I mean, that's like slop. I was hoping something a little more solid, you know what I mean? Something you actually have to chew or crunch or something. But that just was not the case. What do? Eat pork rinds all day as a snack? High in protein, low in carbs, with whatever maybe it's just what they fry it in, or maybe the seasonings and the fucking bullshit preservatives, maybe that's where all that's coming from. But either way, high protein as far as a snack goes. I prefer to get the spicy kind myself, but trying to look for a snack that's high in protein that doesn't negatively affect me. Oh, get some beef jerky. Yeah, $94 for a fucking 2-ounce slice of shoe leather. That's fun. That's some straight up bullshit. Beef jerky, certain things are just way overpriced. Beef jerky is one of them. Oh, dude, Slim Jim, yeah. Yeah, beef sticks are awesome, dude. No. For $8.74, you're getting nothing. Like, if that thing would, like, plump up in your stomach like a fucking butterball turkey, okay, that fills you up for the rest of the day. My appetite's a little different. And besides, it's just a beef stick. It's probably a ground up processed piece of all the way around. Look at this. 2-minute warning, and I'm hitting the parking lot. Like, I am in the parking lot. This is amazing. 2 speed bumps. Yeah, they put those in as if that's actually going to slow people down. Well, you never know. People are always, I better go 3 miles an hour over the train tracks. Your car has shocks. That's why. We're in the red, which means we have less than a minute and a half to go. Well, shit, I'm in the parking lot. I'm ready to walk out the damn door. You don't believe me? There you have it. Car is off. It's about a 29-minute musing today. Well, here I is, ready to run a whole bunch of live shows today on our sports station. Which is good. Like I said, we're getting ready for baseball season. So that's why we have Marlins Fan Fest today. That should be interesting. I want to see what they got rolling with that. If they got a bunch of players out there and, you know, executive personnel, coaches, etc. Barry Bonds, let's say. New skipper Don Mattingly. Donnie Baseball, they call him. It'd be interesting if they had him. There's a little bit of sound that it was pitched over to me. I got to see about that and load it into the system and get that ready for that show. 30 seconds to go. Yeah, I squandered away enough time, I know. 30-minute musing. If I can make it happen, I'll make it happen. But even tomorrow, I have a 30-minute musing lined up for you as I run another 6 a.m. spot. Amazing, isn't it? Dude, I never stop. Mike, you have Fridays off because I got to be to work early on Saturday, which is why I'm here. So till we meet again, I'll catch your ass down the road.